Good evening, tribe. My name is Darius Lester, your financial philosopher, and this is Mammoth Money Mindset. And this will be episode four of Start Anyway, my Turo edition. So last week I spoke to you all about how to price your vehicles, how to go through the app and figure out how much you're most likely going to receive, during every trip for your vehicle, and where to actually go to find the vehicles. I'm not going to talk about how to haggle because I don't know, that wouldn't really be a long video, and you can figure it out yourself, or you can message me and I'll tell you. But today we're going to more specifically talk about how to purchase the vehicle. So there's three methods that I have done myself. So those are the three that I will talk about. So we're going to start with the first one. First one I did, I've kind of mentioned it before, is using your own vehicle. Whatever vehicle you got right now, start renting that out. Most likely the problem you'll run into is people will want to use your vehicle while you would normally be using it, maybe to go to your 9 to 5 or something else. So an option is buying a car very cheap, $3,000 cheap, maybe less, maybe a little more, something that is too cheap, maybe a rebuilt title, maybe too old, maybe too many miles, something like that, to where it can't be put on Turo, but it's good enough for you to use as a commuter car while you rent out your personal vehicle that's already paid off on Turo. I love this method. Honestly, if you're comfortable with it, I would recommend that to everyone. I think it's a great way to get started because you don't have any overhead. Your vehicle, is either already paid off or it's one that you've already been making payments on. So instead of going and getting an additional new payment system, you just stick with what you got and you start using the money that you bring from Turo as either put in your pocket or to pay off, the however much remaining you have on your vehicle. All right. So method two, right? This one, actually, I'll say that for the last one because that's more complicated, I guess. So method two, we're going to go with financing, right? Everybody understands financing. And you can still do this, right? All of these things I use to buy cheaper vehicles, right? Stuff around $8,000, $10,000, $15,000 cars. But yep, you find them just like we talked about in the last video. Get there, haggle with the place, decide on a price, and then finance it. Maybe you don't have any money starting off. Like, well, I ain't got nothing, or maybe all I got is 500 or 1,000. Take that down payment. You're getting a cheap car anyway, so your payments are only going to be, maybe $200 to $300. That's easily doable. Renting it out. So you purchase that vehicle. Now you got your $250 payments. I don't know. Let's just say you're paying $100 for insurance for it. So let's say $350. You rent it out twice, you should hit that 350 mark. It honestly is very easy to do more than 350 every single month. So you do that, boom, the 350 covers however much your monthly cost is for that entire vehicle, and anything else you have over that is just bonus. Congratulations. Use that money to pay off the vehicle sooner. That's what I would do. Use it to I don't know, just keep on the side, in case you need to do any oil changes or any fixes, or go spend it on something else, whatever. It's your money. Go crazy. All right. Yep. Financing, using a vehicle you already got. So the third method, this one is probably the most sought after, I would say. But I guess it's also technically the most complicated, but it's really easy to do. So first and foremost, you need to have good credit. I'm sorry. I know that just a whole bunch of people, oh, darn it, I don't have that. Figure it out. Message me. I will help you figure it out. But you have to have good personal credit because what you're going to do is open a business. You're going to create an LLC, get an EIN number, and then you're going to apply for a business credit card. Most business credit cards, range from 5 up to like 25. Some get up to 50, but if you're opening a brand new 20, if you get 25,000, you're doing pretty well. But it's very doable. So you can get, 10, 15, $25,000 credit card, and you can use that to purchase a vehicle. Why would you purchase a vehicle with a credit card? Well, one, get a credit card that you don't have to pay interest on for the first 12 to 18 months. There's tons of credit cards that have that exact deal. They will give you a credit card for $15,000 and be like, don't worry about paying interest until you've had the card for a year. Reason that works, and the reason that really works with these cheaper vehicles, is you can get a car for $8,000, buy it with your $15,000 credit card. Now you spend $8,000 on it, and you don't have to pay interest on that. So as long as you keep that car in rotation on the market, getting rented out, you can use the money that you bring in from Turo to pay down that credit card balance. And it's very possible for you to pay off that card before your year gets up. So technically, if you pay it off prior to your year being finished, you just got a free car, because all you did was apply for a credit card. You use that credit card, you spent $8,000 to buy a vehicle, and then that vehicle made you $8,000, which you used to pay off the card. So the card's done. You don't owe anything else to the card, but you still have the vehicle that's making you money on Turo. I think this is a great method. Like I said, you do have to have good personal credit, because they are going to check that when they're approving you for your first, lines of credit on your business side. But that is something I've done. I used that to purchase 2 vehicles because they just gave me money, and then they gave me more money. So I was like, well, why not? Other bonus. The ones I had were with Chase. So since I bought 2 vehicles with those credit cards, that's like me using $20,000 pretty much a couple months after I received the card. So I also got the sign-on bonus. So I ended up receiving around 2. Honestly, yeah, I feel like it was around 1 or 2 total, like $2,000 in rewards points, because I spent so much money on my vehicles, which I'm using Turo to pay off the cards. So that is just another play for people. It's something that you can do. So technically, you can run that whole thing with no money, because you're using a credit card to purchase the vehicle, and then you're using Turo to pay off the credit card. The only things you'd have to pay for up front would be, your LLC, which might be $100, $200. Really, that's it. Maybe if you go open a business bank account, you do have to set up your LLC properly, so that they look at you as a legitimate business, so that they do approve you for a higher amount. But this is not an LLC creating video, so I'm not going to get into all that. Yep, that's it, really. Is there anything else? Nope. I almost did make this video. I was about to make this video about safety, so just saying, oh, now you got your car. Here are things you should do to keep your vehicle safe. Here's what you should do, with checking in with people before and after. But I'll do that on the next video. Thank you for watching. My name is Darius Lester, your financial philosopher. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to this channel. Share it to somebody so they subscribe. My number's been at 113 for a minute. I'm trying to up them. All right, but again, thank you for watching Mammoth Money Mindset. Have a good night.